This customer said that it had a little flap on the edge of their tire, which just means they probably have a little slice. We're gonna check if it's leaking, and apparently they have a nail in it too, so we'll fix that. I told the guy last time here actually that if they get a nail, then it's fine because it has sealant in it, but I guess it might have been another guy that hauled it in, but I guess we'll find out. So definitely doesn't look like it's gonna be leaking, but I guess we'll spray it and find out. Well, looks fine to me. Decision was made. We're going to change the tire just because it is pretty deep and it is pretty like sliced sideways. We're not going to put a tube in it, for one, because it's got sealant in it already. And also these backhoes, they go crazy. And if it ever explodes, it's like a safety risk. So liability reasons, we're going to change that tire. Kind of sucks that they had to go and slice the sidewall, but it's just what happens. You know, drivers, you can be the best driver and you still get a slice. So that's what we're gonna do, and then probably drive all the way back to where I usually am centered, because this one's so far out of the way. So we're gonna have to jack this one up because the bucket's not working, so hydraulics won't lift it up in the air, so it makes it easier to jack it up anyway. So the sealant's still pretty good in this one, so I'm just gonna rotate it and save them some money on sealant, because sealant lasts pretty long. Usually, if the tire never goes flat, it usually will last 2 full tires if they're this size. Because sometimes when the tire goes flat, the sealant and the water gets in it and it makes it all watery, which means that it can't really seal the holes very well. But this one is good, so. Here's where these tires seal up without a blast, so should hopefully get lucky. Yes, sir. Tire doctor's lucky today. Alright, so that was a pretty good one. Just gotta lift this up. Don't want to get my hands all dirty, so I gotta lift it up weird. There we go. Now we gotta see what we're gonna do next. Now we're at the zoo. They call it the zoo because there's literally every piece of equipment you could ever think of here. And that's basically what a zoo is. It's like every single kind of animal. So I'm always coming here. Seems like 3 or 4, actually there might be even more going on, big distribution centers. So I'm hoping that this one's just a plug, just a nail or something. These tires are pretty big and we would have to get another one from like an hour away. So here's to hoping. Just airing up the tire now, waiting for it to get full pressure, because then sometimes I can hear it. The Sidewall has the same thing that we just experienced, but on a bigger tire, and this one's actually leaking. This right there. You see it slowly leaking. Oh, there you go. Slowly leaking right at the top there and at the bottom. So sadly, it looks like we're gonna have to get a tire and come back, because you can't repair that, especially on these big tires. They go over big bumps and the sidewall is just too stretchy. So we have another backhoe with the tire. This time it's the rear. It's right on the ground, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Probably just a pretty big hole. While I was coming here, actually, somebody recognized me while I was on the road. That was pretty sick. He honked and said, "Hey." I'm like, "What's up, bro?" And yeah, so if that guy's watching this, what's going on, dude? So that was fun. I've gotten recognized like 3 times today. It's a good Monday morning. I guess it's afternoon, almost evening now, but yeah. All right, now it's time to find out exactly what's wrong with this tire. Usually just spin her around. Sometimes it'll appear like a wild Pokemon. Sometimes I have to Get some soapy water. This one was down all the way, so that might be it. Oh, there's that too. That one's not through. Neither is that one. I'm gonna take them out though. That was literally on the side of the tread there, so looks like we're gonna have to spray it. Aww. I like to spray the bead first, even though it's a brand new tire, just in case it's leaking. So that means I don't have to spray the whole thing, but it looks like it's fine. Valve stem's good too, so well, I guess we're going for a spray day. A little wash. See what we can find. The wind's getting in my face, so my glasses are getting all wet. That's nice. Oh, there she is. Tiny little high pressure hole. Sometimes all it takes is literally just a tiny little hole for these big tires. Sometimes, like, especially if there's not a nail in it or a screw, I usually just call everything nails. If you guys watch my content, you probably know that. Just the smallest hole can make these things go flat. And all we gotta do is just make the hole a little bit bigger so we can get a plug in, but not too big. Otherwise, they'll pop out, which is what 95% of people think happens to all plugs. But you just gotta know how big the hole's gotta be. Double check, make sure it's good. She's good. And if you guys are following me on Instagram, you probably saw that somebody rear-ended me just coming off the highway, and wasn't that much damage, so we didn't really have to do anything. But his front end had no damage, which sucks because my bumper right here has a little bit of damage. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be flush. Yeah, it'll be okay. I'm sure this truck will be going in the garbage in the next 1 or 2 years, just because it's already at almost, like, I think 350,000 kilometers. So yeah, hopefully get a new truck. I don't know if we're getting a Ford though. We'll see. The new ones don't look promising. So I just got this service call, and it looks like, I'm looking in my mirror right now, and it looks like the tire is completely bald. So it's just going to be a quick switch. It's on the back, so I got to jack it up, but it's okay. And just a quick tire change. So yeah. Yep, it's definitely bald. There's no point in comparing that. So not only was it bald, it also had a massive slice in it going across the whole tire. So now we got the new one on, and they're good to go. Right now we are bringing back a foam filled tire that, oh, the door arm's just closed on my foot, that we took last week, and now it's finally ready. Just left it on a stand here. Now it's ready to mount back up. I had a big slice in it, so now we needed a new tire. Okay, so since it's the first call of the day, oh, there it is. We had to wait for our compressor to build because there's a hole in our compressor somewhere that's leaking, and it literally has zero air in it overnight. These compressors just love to leak. We finally made it back to this tire repo. The customers finally paid me. I can't believe how many people actually believe that that actually happens. Usually it's just me taking the tires for foam fill. Since we're doing a lot of foam fills, the other one I just did was foam filled. Now I just picked up those at the same time, so I'm back to put those on. You just need to take the rims and cut the old tread off, and that's mainly why I do it. The amount of people that actually believe it, though, is hilarious. People that are actually in this industry kind of understand. They think it's like hilarious, but that's people come up to me and be like, yo, I love your tire repos, man. I hope the customers pay you. I'm like, they do. Looks like the hydraulic sank, so I'm gonna have to push it back up. Ugh. This one. And this one. That's a little too far up. That should be good. God damn. If you can't tell by the reflection on the camera, it's a really nice sunny day out today. It's only just the morning though, so it's probably going to start getting hot. It's kind of windy, so it's good. All right, got them all mounted up, and that's it. Now our truck is empty again because all the foam filled tires are gone. Get to see what we're going to do next. We're right beside the beaches in Toronto. I can actually hear like a party going on. I'm pretty sure it's Commanded Pool Bar, but I'm not 100% sure. So we got a trailer with a flat tire. Looks like it's scrap. It's off the rim. It looks like it's got another flat, so we're gonna have to fix that up. These ones actually came to taken off on the unit, so that's always nice. Looks like a water truck or something, which is funny because it's literally right beside the Ontario Lake, so that's kind of weird, but oh well. So bright and early in the morning, we're at a call for somebody that Instagram DM'd me and needed 2 tires for the rear of their mellow lift. We've got the one on, and we're just putting the second one on, making a short of it. So yeah, it's nice that people are reaching out to me to change their tires. It's always nice.